Yo, what's up there guys, it's Immersive Gamer 83 and thank you very much for stopping by. Today we're jumping back into Modbox on the indev branch. So this is not currently publicly available unless you opt into the beta, but this does include the possibility to make your own vehicles. Now there's some asset packs where you can make your own cars that look rather special. As you can see here, I mean, there's a little bit of an issue with this back wheel. I can't change the colour of it, but it is a direct clone of this one, and that one came out okay. So I'm not sure what the problem is with this one, but basically I've replicated a racetrack and I've built it into like an apocalyptic valley. You can't really tell from this view, but it's quite a nice little racetrack going on here. Currently there's only 2 cars, but if I just go down to play mode, we can check these out. So everything's working as it should. I'm going to go and jump in this one over here. That one started moving backwards a little bit, I don't know why, but you just reach in, get in, steering wheel works nicely and we can start driving. But as you can see, this is a prefab shell of a vehicle, so everything is already nicely in place. I've just added on this throttle and added a wheel over the top of the existing wheel, and it looks quite nice. I mean, don't worry about some of the formations of the rocks. I've just done it quickly as possible. Some of it I've spent a bit of time on, but overall this is lovely. You can get in here with a couple of players racing around the track, adjusting it around, and it's pretty amazing stuff, you know. Like tight corners here. I'm going to have like the wreckages of ships, like almost like a dried out seabed. I have some old ghetto cars in here as well, some burnt out wrecks, probably some hanging people that are swinging off rafters and stuff, like literally proper post-apocalyptic stuff going on. Probably have some people. Oh, I've got one up there, look, see him? There's a bloke up there. He's got a shotgun, so he's just started opening fire on us. So I'm gonna have more people like that. I'll get rid of this arch as well. That's not doing anything at the moment. I just forgot to remove it. So this is coming on pretty well. Ooh, stacked it. Oh well. So yeah, I don't fully know this track like the back of my hand yet, but it's coming on really nice. Some nice little tunnels as well coming on in a minute. Quite happy with the formations here, and I've made it into like a nice big loop, so you're going underneath here, you can follow it around. I want it to resemble like a dried out seabed as well, so there's going to be some cool stuff going on. On a massive dried out ship there in the middle, so it's imposing. I need to fill in some of them gaps like there. It's lovely. You could even add working mirrors. I've got another geezer with a gun up there, look. He should open fire. Yep, he starts shooting. There we go. So I'm going to add more stuff in, maybe a few crazy zombies or ghouls running around. And overall, there we go. Very, very happy. These cars are very, very happy with that. There's the handbrake. And I can leave the seat. And there's the car. Glitch on the back wheel, look. Don't know what's going on with that. Probably need to build that again at some point. But I've added all this stuff on here, and you can just add stuff onto it. So if I go back into edit mode, we'll come back up to here, and the actual track itself looks awesome. It's going around there. A lot to do, but the basics are pretty much done. And if I come back down to this, these cars are sick, and they're relatively easy to make as well, but they're using proper chassis. So the vehicle pack, if I go down here and show you the vehicle pack with my squeaky trigger, which is not the best, but there's all kinds. So you could make, I'm still 1:1 scale, sorry, so I need to change that. Got a working ambulance. I'll change my scale, and now it's like Toy Town. So I can pick up my little car, and it's like a toy. But yeah, you know, you can make that into a working car. just as we've done with these, and check out all the different cool models. That is the same model as that over there, but I've just added wheels on and made them all work. Hell of a lot easier than making your own. I did make some good progress with one, but this is a whole lot easier and they do look a lot nicer. You could even make some police cars. Maybe get some cops and robbers going on a city map. That'd be pretty sick. Like a Fiesta, or yeah, it looks a bit like a Fiesta, doesn't it? Or maybe like a Fiat. Yeah, they look alright though, don't they? And then they've got propellers, a Zeppelin balloon, wheels with suspension, and radio control wheels. There's cart wheels. There's like whole chassis. So if you want to build a car, you know, you can also build motorbikes. They've got proper racing seats now. So if you want to add a seat, you know, these seats are literally like proper seats. If I change my scale down, that's like a proper seat, you know what I mean? And you can adjust the size of it all, of course, so you can make it bigger, smaller, put it in a truck, do what you want, you know, make some mad stuff. So we've got vans, we've got sedans. So if I stick this down here, we've got like a sedan there, looks like an old school Sierra. Don't know what if you've got them down your end, but in the UK this was like a J-Reg Sierra sort of thing. Or maybe it resembles a bit of a Crown Victoria as well. But you know, you get the idea, and literally making cars is pretty easy now at the minute. See if we can get a police car up and running. So first of all, we need to turn off physics, and we need to turn on auto connect. So we'll leave that for now. That's cool. So we can just, for the short term, if I put it on angle snap, I know it's not perfectly lined up with the track, but it is lined up to everything else that I angle snap with it. So monster wheel. Okay, so probably make these a bit smaller, to be honest. So yeah, that'll probably do. Looks like an alright size. Well, angle snap them like that. Nice. Oh, still not got the kinks out of that. Probably make that a little bit bigger actually, just a little tad. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm happy with that. So, boom. And then copy it. Whack it in there. Yeah. And you can go extra, you know what I mean? You really can go extra with it. Relatively easy though to make a car. Some things that I do, because there's not really any measuring tools, you can make a big long stick, and then you can work out how far is it sticking out in comparison to the other one. So that one's there, I'll put that one there. You can see that that wheel has to go in a little bit more, so a little bit of trial and error, but now it's perfect. Move that on the other side, copy, bang, come round here and get the old angle snap going on. Nice. And I can delete these wheels out. Bang, bang. Copy that. Have a little look to cross-reference, just poking out a little bit. Looks good. Perfect. Copy it again. And nope. Oh, nope. Just cross-reference it with this one just to make sure they're about the same. Yeah, it looks good to me. Just need to edit them again because they're now going backwards again. So reverse, done. Reverse, done. So that's all good. Now we can add in steering wheel. So if I scale this up, editor settings, scale, you can then add in a steering wheel. So we can go down to the bottom, there's like controls here, and inside the controllers we've got like a throttle. I need one of them, so I'll get that out. And we also need a steering wheel, which is there. That looks a bit diddy at the minute, so we can scale it up and get it to be just a little bit bigger than the one in there. Turn off physics on it. Looks just a little bit out. That's fucking bang on. Sweet. Boom. Yep, that'll do. Getting the old throttle from over here, just outside my room scale. I have to be a little bit careful with that. Auto connect is on, and then whack the throttle somewhere where we can reach it. On the dash is probably a good shout. Somewhere like that. Somewhere where you can easily handle it. Don't really like the position of that, but it will do for now. So now we can wire it up. So we can go in here, and if I click on the wheel, we can wire that up to the steering wheel, and that needs to be steering wheel value, and we'll change it to steering. Done. On the wheel, other front wheel, change that to steering as well. Done. And then we'll click on the throttle, and then we can attach that to the back wheels. So bang, that's speed, throttle, yep, sweet. Bang, throttle, wheel, speed, done. So in theory that's going to be alright now. Just need to get the edit tool and click that on that. Well, the minimum value needs to be like -1. That means we can go in reverse as well. Boom, done. So on the very bottom one, seating position, you'd think that the cone would be the front, but it's actually not. It's like, this is where you're going to see out of. So this is like the back of your head, and this is like the vision coming out. So that needs to be moved, and you can whack that wherever you think would be an appropriate position. Sorry, my trigger finger's a bit mash up, but let's have a look in there. That looks pretty bob on to me, so boom. Yeah, that looks good. Play. Nice one. With a little bit of luck, we can get in. So we'll reach in, grab that, we're in the car, steering wheel's good, and there we go, we've got power and we've got steering. So that's how easy it is to make a car these days in Modbox. And the interior is pretty basic, reminds me a little bit of that Elysium, but overall it's pretty good. You could set it at whatever you want, you can build all kinds of contraptions, but for, you know, within minutes we've got a working police car now, and all of a sudden you can set something up for, you know, cops and robbers. Maybe build a long highway. Don't know what that noise is, but you get the idea. So yeah, hopefully you guys are relatively impressed with that. You know, we've got a working car over there, got two, looks like sort of Mad Max interceptors. Very happy with how they're coming on.